Hi, I'm Grace Lubin, and I'm editor-in-chief of the Blueprint newspaper.
I'm Isaiah McKenzie, and I'm the graphics editor for the Blueprint.
And today we're going to be talking about gifted versus passionate and how that affects academics and the stressful environment that students put themselves in. So who do we have here today?
I'm Theo.
I'm James.
And would you guys consider yourselves gifted?
Okay. So starting out like in elementary school, I was never in any of the gifted classes because just elementary school was a very hard time for me. And it was only until high school that I ended up being placed in honors classes and decided to go to APs because I found it enjoyable. So I think putting the label on gifted kids, especially at a young age, can be really stressful. And I'm actually very fortunate to have only gotten here at this point because it was something I wanted to do. And I guess people realized that I had a talent for that. So I don't know what to call myself. I really like doing school. And I don't know if a lot of people can say that because I find it stimulating and I tend to have a good time with it. So that's kind of why I do it.
That's so interesting. Thank you for sharing. So you consider yourself passionate?
I think so.
Yeah?
I don't know.
How about you, James?
I was actually kind of the opposite. When I was little, I was always in gifted and honors class, or not honors, but in gifted classes throughout middle school and a little bit in elementary. But the skills that I lost in return for just being able to do everything and anything pretty easily put me in a really bad spot for even middle school and high school. That made transition very hard, and I feel like I wouldn't say I'm gifted, and I wouldn't say I'm super passionate either. I'm somewhere in the middle.
Yeah?
Where I'm able to process and comprehend things with the ability to just be confident about it, but also had to build my way up.
I was going to say, in that case, do you think it's better for people to learn about themselves, for these gifted programs to not exist so early on?
No, I don't think that is, because everyone that I've talked to who was in this gifted program, for my elementary school, it was called Extend, and one day out of the week, it was normally Fridays, but it was different for different schools, but I think it was through District 58, people would go to the basement of a school and learn about crazy stuff. They mummified hot dogs, and they were doing these art projects that you never really would have gotten to do in elementary, normal elementary school. And I thought that's really cool, but I think the testing for it can be interesting because a lot of parents want to really push their kids to be in it when sometimes their kid doesn't want to be in it and they think that's what's best for their kid, and other times parents don't even know that that's a thing. So I think it really depends. Maybe not in first grade, second grade, I think that's a time to kind of figure stuff out, but fourth on, totally. But you have to figure out who you are as a person first in order to be placed in these gifted programs.
Yeah, I totally agree. So do you think that gifted program was to kind of get rid of the kids that they didn't know what to deal with? Obviously they were doing random projects, like you said, mummifying hot dogs. Do you think that program was created so that they kind of had something to do because the teachers didn't have enough resources to be able to teach them themselves because they were so above average?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know because I wasn't in it.
Yeah.
So I have no idea.
Yeah.
I personally think it depends a lot on personality rather than just strict talent, I guess. My sister, for example, actually she's very, very, very talented. And when she was in elementary, we both have ADHD, but her ADHD was so bad that her teacher actually put her out in the hallway for solo learning time.
Oh my goodness.
So they just give her a worksheet and she'd figure it out. And that is awful.
Yeah.
That is not something people. She didn't know long division until last year.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
She's a sophomore. Or she's a junior now, but she was a sophomore.
So how do you think isolation affects these like above average students?
Well, I can say now, like, I think it's probably a different isolation in elementary school versus now in high school. Because in high school, I feel like I'm with around the same level of people.
Yeah.
And I feel like we can talk about a lot of different things. And right now, I'm not, like, technically in any, like, accelerated classes. I chose for my senior year to be kind of, like, easygoing.
Yeah.
And it's been different. Like, I feel like I'm not having as interesting conversations.
Oh.
But I don't know. I think it really depends on also if people want to be there. I find in honors classes, especially now, people want to be in these classes, and I think it makes the atmosphere a little bit different.
Well, I think that's all we had for you guys. So I really appreciate you sitting down to talk with us. And this is Grace Luby
This is Isaiah McKenzie.
with the Blueprint News Radio.